enough. Give it. Come on, put it down already.
I just want a drink. Can you not?
If you won't put it down, I will put him down.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Skinner, not!
That shit tastes like a swimming pool.
Now look at what you did.
To be fair, I did say hands off.
Enough!
That was hardly a rational reaction, Hayes.
Alright, come on, let's go.
I know where the room is. You don't have to hold my hand.
Tanner, got his left.
What?
Batcher, got his right.
Hey! Let go of me! No!
Tanner, you're a proficient scholar of law, right? Read the handbook inside out, upside down.
Back to front?
Yeah. Tell me, how long does a man get to spend in limbo before he gets a proper sentence?
Oh, here we go again.
We've already discussed this, it's just not our place.
Not our
anymore,
place,
Skinner.
I know. I miss when we had a say in things.
We still do have a saying things. It's just that our saying is needed elsewhere.
Butcher's right.
She always is.
You hardly want to deal with this kind of crap day after day when someone
Or something.
else can deal with it for
You
you.
know that it's not what I meant.
I know, but this is the job. We have to get used to it. It's unnatural. It's different. It's weird. I know. I feel it too, so just take a breather. Take a breather, you say? Can't remember the last time I did that.
Doubt you could even if you tried.
Hmm?
The air here still, I don't know, it smells and tastes of. It makes you crave the real stuff. The one with a little bite, you know? Not this filtered crap.
Feeling nostalgic there, Butcher? Can't be nostalgic for something you never had.
I'm just saying. My dad recently dug out some pre-collapse movies. Nature docs with forests flashing green.
Green, come on now.
And the place was full of it, saturated even. And there was still rain, even then.
Making me thirsty just thinking of it.
I mean, rain. Can you imagine just fresh water fiddling down all over the place? Fucking wasteful it is.
Fucker probably never had to worry about his water ration.
Always a fight with that one.
You can hardly blame him. Tensions are high.
Tensions are always high.
So, where are you headed after this?
Manhunt outside of town. You?
Chief has me stationed in some neighborhood that's infested with imitation water dealers in the east side.
East side, huh? When you and your girl are from, yeah, Hayes? East side?
And Via was west side originally.
Oh, how lovely that she got dragged over to your place in the end. That surely turned out nice, didn't it?
Skinner.
No. Don't Skinner me. Why did she leave the cushy life for a bag hotel? I want to know why him.
I don't know, maybe he's special.
I'm nothing special.
Read the room. I'm trying to help you out here.
I've had a long day, man.
Oh yeah? BC breaking out that and breaking your nose? Bruised. Yeah, bruised, hardly broken.
Want to take a closer inspection?
Oh, don't tempt me!
Shut up, a lot of you.
Alright, you've had your fun with the welcoming party. Now get up. Get up. Get up, get up, get up! This isn't a fucking church, so get off your knees and sit down already.
I broke Skinner's coffee mug.
I was wondering what started all the commotion.
I dropped it.
Uh-huh.
Tasted like shit.
Well, that's Skinner's famous homemade brew for you. What are you telling me for?
I want some water.
And I want some peace and quiet, but we don't always get what we wish for. Now sit down.
Can I please just get something to drink?
You should know by now we don't have any water to spare. Not for people like you, anyway.
Oh yeah? What's that supposed to mean?
Come on, guy. We've been here before.
Yeah, we have. Which is why I should know what kind of person I am by now. I'm not a bad guy.
Your records are saying otherwise. Disrupting our sessions, erratic behaviour, failure to cooperate with staff.
Oh, and what happened to innocent until proven guilty?
That's a load of crap, and you know it. It's not looking good on your end.
But why do you insist on humoring me with this final interview? What am I, some sort of entertainment for you.
Liability issues. Legally, we have to hear you out one last time before we close the case.
Oh, so that's a legal obligation. Cool. But I can have something to drink. What, you really think I killed her? I would never do anything like that.
Don't make you thirsty, guy.
Well, what about the plant?
The what?
You know, the plant.
I'm not one for interior design.
Oh, okay, so you can afford to get some flowers around and water them, but oh no! God's been a man asks for a basic human necessity.
It's fake.
What?
Plastic.
Well, can't you just...
No, Guy, I can't just anything. I don't know if you've been living under a rock, but there's a whole world out there crying out for our help. We're hungry, we're thirsty, we're overpopulated, we're fucked. There's not enough of anything to go around. Never mind some water to feed some useless plant we can't even feed to our children. We don't get that luxury anymore. You got kids, Guy?
Oh. Olivia and I... we couldn't.
Well, I've got a little girl at home. And every day after work, she runs up to me and pulls on my trouser leg, begs me for something to stop her poor little tummy from hurting. And you know what?
What?
I can't do anything.
I'm sorry, Chief.
So, until I get my next paycheck, or I arrest some illegal food smuggler that I'm actually meant to arrest in the fucking back streets, there's not much I can do for you. Do you think I can give you anything you want with a wave of my hand just because? I'm law enforcement. I'm not your fairy godmother.
Look, I'm really sorry, Chief.
Don't be sorry. Be sensible.
Okay.
Now, quit whining. It does my head in. And you're going to sit pretty there, bleeding all over our nice furniture while you wait for our assigned officer to come in. Sound good?
Good.
Got it?
Got it.
Good.
One more question.
Do you know that your mouth can do this thing called zip it?
You're the one conducting the final interview, right? Has it even started, like... Is this it?
No, I've got more important things to do. I'm just supervising for the time being.
Oh yeah, such as?
Bookkeeping, accounts, HR, stuff.
Yeah?
Fuck no. But at least I won't have to be here with you. I tend not to get on with people who kill, you know?
Like I told you all the time before, I would never hurt
And
anyone!
I told you, I don't care what you would, should, or could do. You can enlighten your assigned officer as to your so-called innocence. Work it out with them. I'm not much of a talker.
Yeah? Yeah, I can see that.
Listen here, guy.
I do apologize for my delayed response. I was only recently informed of this case. I believe this is the suspect.
I'm sorry, you're only just informed. I've been waiting here for hours now.
I only arrived here half an hour ago. I want to be prepared to fully assess your testimony, so I spent the last half an hour reading over your 500-page report. I find a little light reading before work generally settles me.
I generally prefer Sudoku myself.
6 by 6 or 9 by 9?
I like the challenge a 9 by 9 square presents me.
You would, yes.
Hi, hello, very anxious defendant here. Yeah, hello, nice to meet you, but how can you possibly assess anything if you spent less than an hour on my case? Like, it's hardly a fair judge of my character or story.
Oh shit, did I forget to tell you? You'll be speaking with one of our new shell models.
Shell?
Sure, you can imagine with all the shit going on in the city at the moment. Our best officers are busy working out there. So while they're being the physical arm of the law, you'll be speaking to our assigned officer here.
Okay, I think I get it. So, Officer Shell, was it?
Shell is my brand name.
Your team, you mean?
No, Guy, you were right the first time.
I'm sorry, I don't think you quite understood what I was asking you, but, what is your name?
I do not see how it is relevant to the situation at hand.
What?
It doesn't have one. What could it possibly need one for?
Why don't you call them something?
Names are for people and for pets. We don't start calling the tools in our toolbox names, so we don't do that here either.
I mean, but dehumanizing their chief, don't you think? What, did you not police that this way?
You can't dehumanize something that wasn't human to begin with.
I'm sorry, so they're not real, is what you're saying?
Well, certainly real expensive equipment.
Oh, funny, yeah.
Aren't I?
Are you?
Can't you tell?
I cannot.
You know, I wanted to raise a new desk or office supplies, new maps of what's left outside the city borders if there were any to spare, but I suppose a newer, stronger, smarter addition to the police force wouldn't do us any harm either, would it, Guy?
Surely you must be joking, right?
I don't joke.
Not funny. No.
So you're not human, is what you're saying?
It's really not that hard to wrap your tiny head around, is it, Guy?
Well, I'm just... Well, this is new.
It is.
So,
The term you are searching for is android, automaton, machine, robot, if you're old-fashioned, artificial intelligence, if you're afraid. Are you afraid?
No.
Oh, but you do appear most unnerved, from your tensed-up shoulders to the near perspiration on your brow, to the fact that your heartbeat spiked to 103 BPM when Chief noted that I am not an organic.
I'm just, surprised, is all. Should I be concerned?
There is nothing to be anxious about. I am perfectly well equipped to engage in witness and suspect interview, as well as assessment of testimony. I am merely pre-programmed software installed to the police station database. As Chief noted, with the shortage of staff, I am here to help, hence my existence. Allow me to assure you that this process will be entirely coherent and uncomplicated. You are in perfectly well-trained hands. I was quite literally made for this. Shall we proceed?
Please, I'll review your findings later. Take care, Guy.
What, that's it?
That's it. Don't worry. Robocop here will look after you just fine.
What?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah? But he's staring at me.
Not simply at you, at your body language.
What about it?
Just noting things. Basic things.
Like what?
For starters, you hide your hands.
Yeah, because it's fucking cold, I don't know.
Incorrect. It is exactly 20.5556 degrees Celsius in this room, or if you prefer an alternative unit of measurement, 69 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh yeah, nice. Right. Thanks. You know what? I'll keep that one in mind. Yeah.
But hiding one's hands is a classical body language tell that one is unwilling to collaborate with another person.
Yeah. No shit, I'm a bit uncomfortable talking about my case with you. And question: do you even count as a person?
Does it matter?
And secondly, what's up with this whole electronic hybrid human thing you got going on, huh? Oh, what? Is the vending machine in the reception your cousin or something? Oh, are you upset that I kicked it in last time I was here?
I very much doubt it, even if such a sense of kin was imparted onto me.
I mean, like, what the fuck is happening? I know I was told about the final statement procedure, but I was just under the impression that, I didn't know I'd be talking to someone from last time. I know Tanner barely tolerates me. I know Skinner fucking hates breathing the same air as I do. And as cold as Butcher is, I at least know that they're real people, no matter the shit they gave me about this whole situation. It's just... And please talk to somebody else. Someone who's human. And real. I don't feel at ease sitting here with a machine.
Technically you are standing, and I am very much real.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But how you feel is unfortunate. However, your comfort is not necessary for me to conduct this interview. We will proceed as normal. Please acknowledge the terms that I have been provided. Understand that it is my purpose to uncover information that will further aid in the investigation of the deceased associate, Olivia Reese. Please acknowledge and accept that I am a neutral third party in the discussion, which at current
You're so clinical.
Thank you. I was programmed to be. Let us begin.
Hold on. You do know who I am and what this is all about, right?
Great. Did I not just inform you that I am perfectly and entirely aware of your case? I am normally told that I over-elaborate in briefings. Nevertheless, let us be brief. Your name is Guy Hayes, 26 years old, 5'11".
6 foot. 6 foot, yeah.
5'11", with an address on the east side of the city. You shared with your former associate, Lydia Reese. 1 bedroom story, 1 bedroom, 2-story. Just over 12 minutes away by foot from the scene and location where her body was found battered, bruised, and alone in the early hours of the morning just over 2 months ago. Shall I continue? Yes. Judging from previous testimony by other witnesses, her death followed an alleged violent and or aggressive encounter with her partner. You, Guy Hayes, you are in the sole and prime position of suspect, and judging from previous witness statements with Agent Butcher, Tanner, Skinner, etc., your position is a poor one. So yes, I know who you are and why you are here, and I would thank you to not question my code or capabilities again for the duration of our time here.
But I don't know who you are, or better yet, what you are. I want to know exactly who am I talking to when I say that I am entirely innocent.
I've already explained that I'm artificial intelligence given physicality in the form of a
Shell, right, I got that, I remember that. Very dystopian brand name, by the way. No, I mean, who am I talking to? Right here. Right now.
A shell.
Right, but exactly the entity before me in this very interview.
You are evading.
Who are you?
You are evading the topic at hand and the purpose of this meeting. This is your interview, not mine.
No, listen to me, okay? I have been beaten up, accused of murdering my girlfriend, dragged into this room and dumped here God knows how many times. It's always been the same, like a routine, like clockwork. And now I'm sitting next to something that looks like a person, but obviously is not one. So forgive me if I'm freaking out and just want a name to call you by. You can't tell me you don't have a name. Not one. How did she refer to you when you two first met?
Robocop!
That's not your name, though. You must have something else.
I do not have one. I am merely a copy of a pre-programmed consciousness divided up between various models and hard drives. There's nothing about my personality and therefore identity that is in any way unique. I am merely code given physical form. That physical form hosts the code.
I'm sorry, you said various models. So what, there's more of you guys just walking around, looking like some freak animal twins or some shit.
Correct. There are at least 7 other new operatives in our immediate vicinity that share my pre-programmed consciousness.
But how does everyone differentiate all you guys?
They do not. There is no need to. They merely request a shell unit, and one is selected at random to be summoned. We all perform the same functions.
Yeah, but there has to be something different about you. You know, I make fun of the least good-looking identical twin. Make fun of their less than perfect chiseled features.
Technically, then, we would be septuplets, not 7 identical twins.
No, that's not the point, no. What? What makes you different? Even if it's one synthetic hair that's out of place, a line, a wrinkle, a cut, anything. You must be able to think of one difference that makes you at least somewhat of an individual. I am being made to believe that you are state-of-the-art equipment worth several ration packages. Surely you can think of one single difference.
I suppose my R, manufacturing numbers, which are printed on our outermost layer, equivalent to your epidermis, could be considered.
Yeah.
It's of little use to us or anyone at the station unless a technical fault is reported.
And what does yours say? Oh, or is that too personal a question to ask?
It cannot be personal if I am not personified. My model is M8 EE Series 20.
M8EE Series 20. M8EE. Your name is Matey.
I can assure you it is not.
Listen here, Matey. While I'm in here with you, that's what I'll be calling you. For my own sake, of course.
This is entirely irregular.
You're the irregular thing here. I was promised an interview with a person.
A real, live person. Surely can at least agree I'm owed that.
You were not promised anything by the state. You are owed nothing, God.
I'm sorry. Look, you have to understand, I never come across an android that looked so human before. I mean, I've come across a couple, yeah, in some West Side neighborhoods. But they've always been so, I don't know, obvious. You know, all shiny and cybernetic, like in old movies. Like in Terminator. You know? You ever seen Terminator, maybe? Come on. Arnie! I'll be back! Oh! But see, you got a face. A real fucking face. And that's just so scary to me because I know there's no actual life in those eyes. It's all artificial. It's all made up.
Your point?
I need to pretend that everything going on is at least somewhat normal.
Why? And what is normal to you?
I don't even know anymore, but look, can you please do that, lady? Can you do normal? Good. What? What is it? Go on. If you have something to say, then say it.
For fuck's sake! You wouldn't stop info dumping on me before I just fucking talk to me!
You truly are more unnerved by my presence here than what I was expecting.
Really? Oh, no! Wow, that is such a perceptive revelation of yours. You know what? That is so astute of you.
Your humor is wasted on me, Guy. I do not partake in sarcasm or wordplay like you do. Let us instead review the situation you've been put in.
I feel like I haven't studied for a test.
I am not here to catch you out, Guy. I am here for the truth. If the truth is that you are innocent, then an awkward encounter with me is surely worth it.
All right. Yeah, all right, yeah.
I would like to, with your verbal permission and cooperation, engage in an alternative interrogation tactic. You are unlikely to respond to me with the methods I plan to use today, but I have other techniques ready and available should you prefer them.
All right, you know what, sounds good. Just look, whatever you want, matey.
That is not my name.
Aye, Captain.
I cannot proceed without your affirmed consent.
No.
Why?
I'm thirsty.
We do not have rations for detainees or persons of interest.
Well, I can't talk with a dry mouth.
I cannot give you water. It is against my code.
Oh, codes mode! What is the point of making you an android look so human if you can't take initiative like one? Why? What did they get out of it? A robot pretending to wear the skin of a human. Why should we even consider it the least bit important?
That is enough. I cannot. I may be able to acquire a peace offering.
So we've been at war this entire time? Matey, how could you hurt me so? I thought we had something special.
Oh, is this the white flag of surrender? Be still, my breaking heart.
Excuse me, Mr. Hayes.
Oh, so it does more than just sit around and stare, huh? Never before seen character development right here, ladies and gents. Wow, God! Matey, mi amigo, you're really evolving right before my very eyes!
Did you know that windows used to open?
Let pressure filter escape? I don't think so. Matey, what the fuck is this? Are you trying to kill me?
I did not bring you this to drink or to wallow in?
Yeah, because why would you do a kind gesture like that?
I cannot bring you water. This was the best alternative I could provide.
You want to know about that night?
I have your records, but I would prefer to hear it from the source. Have an additional candid interpretation to go with what's on file.
Okay, alright. And after, you can try your thing. Is it a cheap answer to say I don't remember it as well as I used to?
Just relax, Guy. Try to focus on your breathing.
It's not as clear as it used to be anymore. It's all blurry, it's all fragments.
I'll take whatever I can get.
It's okay. We'll figure it out together.
Scary. Seeing it all again in my head.
You're scaring yourself.
You're the reason why it happened.
Don't hold back now.
A witness claims there was a disturbance. A fight.
A fight? No, no. Via and I, we don't fight. We just argue. About nothing, about stupid things.
About what?
He raised his voice. He was upset, tired after a day's work.
He lost control.
Such a temper.
And I said, I don't want to talk about it anymore. And she said,
Fine, be that way. See if I care.
Or did she say...
Shut up! You don't get to decide what we talk about.
Wait, no, she said...
Oh, don't be such a baby. Forget about it.
no, it still doesn't sound right, no.
Guy, please, you can always talk to me about these things. We have to talk about these things. We're a team, you and I. I'm here for you. And a problem shared is a problem halved, yeah? You matter to me. Don't I matter to you?
It doesn't matter.
Who are you to decide what matters?
Guy, just continue with your account.
I can't continue with my account if you keep interrupting me.
Guy?
You know what? I couldn't do the scene any justice.
Guy, please.
You look pale, sweetheart.
It's just a life, I promise.
You promised me a lot of things.
And I kept most of them, didn't I?
Always with the excuses, you.
Guy, I think you're panicking.
What? No, this isn't how I remember
Guy?
it. Hold on. Just give me a minute.
Guy!
Guy,
God.
look. Look, what's the matter? You look spooked.
Guy, you must remember.
What? No.
Guy, you're scaring me.
Guy, you look distressed. What is it?
Let me help you.
Just stop it! Just stop it.
Alright, we'll pause for a moment. That's what you need.
I don't need to stop. And I don't need you.
Guy, don't say such cruel things like that.
You're an ungrateful brat.
Big Matterman finally found his word, huh?
You don't mean that.
In the moment, I did.
You need me.
You hate me.
You want me gone.
If you could just let me in.
I can't keep doing this.
But is that what truly happened?
No. That's not how it happened.
Did you perhaps instead...
Enough! I've had enough of reliving it, okay? It doesn't matter if I can picture it, put it back together, fit it in like some sort of sick jigsaw puzzle, because it always ends the same way. This city is suffocating. It swallows you whole, drags you in the deep end, until you're flailing and drowning. All I wanted was some air. Desperately needing it, but simultaneously terrified of losing it again.
You wanted to savor every last breath.
I did, but I ended up holding it in too long and I was choking on my own spit. I didn't hurt her, maybe. I would never. And I didn't. I want to shield it from this world and its slow, cold decay. And in doing so, I only pushed her out onto its doorstep. You may be some all-knowing man-made machine, matey. We don't breathe in the same filtered air we do. Don't taste the preservatives in our rations. Don't feel the heat of our sun on your skin. You don't live, you're just a pale imitation of it all.
I never claimed to be anything more than what I am.
This city takes its toll on everyone, eventually. Breaking points and stuff, and well, I suppose it took me this long to reach mine. And Via tried to soothe me just as she always does, but I couldn't let her. I didn't want her near me. And so she reached for my face, and normally that would have been enough. I should have let her in. Let it occur, but I couldn't. I was weak. I looked like I would hurt her. But I couldn't. No, I could never. But she was terrified by what she could see in me. Started crying when I started yelling, and she left the apartment, slammed the door behind her, left her phone, keys, everything on the countertop, and she just vanished.
Tell me, Guy, if former associate Olivia Reese was standing here alive and well, what would you say to her? What would you have done differently to prevent her demise?
What sort of sick question is that?
You're the funny guy. Humor me.
I've already told you all the stories. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Just leave me alone.
But you must talk about it if you wish to prove your innocence. What would you have done differently that night?
I would tell her I'm sorry. That I shouldn't have said the things that I said, that I'm so lucky to have met her and lived with her and loved her because she allowed me to. I got so angry over everything that night. I can't even remember myself. I didn't even recognize myself. I should just let her in, let her care. Just hid in the bathroom or in the bedroom and just so she'll not have to look at me with that same affection, that pity, that love I don't deserve. I didn't know where she had gone. I should have gone after her, said something, I don't know, but I didn't know that would be the last time I'd ever see her. If only I had known.
I'd known what, Guy?
What? Via? You have to be dead. Oh my god, come here. Oh god, love, please don't ever leave my side again. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening? You told me you were dead. Are you dead? Am I? No, this can't be. This can't be. This isn't heaven or hell. It can't be. It has to be.
I wish you had told me to stay home with you that night. Or come after me. It was so cold out there that night by myself, Guy. I just wanted to come home.
So did I. Oh my god, love, please don't ever leave me like that again.
It was so cold out there that night by myself.
You didn't take your coat. I can't lose you like that again. I can't.
You already have, Guy.
And you! Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this, matey?
I am.
She's here. We're good. We're all good. Oh, Olivia. What happened?
I left our home,
Yeah.
and they found me in a back alley no one could have heard me cry out from.
But they found you again. Look at you. You're all right. You're perfect. Not a scratch on you. Oh, what am I talking about? You've always been perfect.
I am not perfect, Guy.
That's just your projected perception of Associate Reese.
Associate. That's all you call her. My associate. She deserves so much more than that, okay? We both do.
Guy, you have to let go of me.
No, I can't. Things will be different this time. It'll be good. I promise. We'll, I don't know, we'll get married. Try and get out of the city. Oh, I know you've always wanted to leave, but we've just never had the opportunity. Well, I'll make it work. We'll be happy, we'll be together. I promise.
I don't think you understand, Guy.
I think I do now, or I can if you help me, Via. But please, help me understand. Anything you need, I'll do for you. Please, I love you.
Let go. Let go. The suspect is refusing to unhand my apparel.
I never wanted this to happen to you, Via. I never wanted you hurt. You have to believe me. Go on, tell them. Tell them how I had nothing to do with you dying. How I do anything to keep you safe. Just look at me, please.
Guy, unhand me.
Can you ever forgive me, Via?
Interesting. That will be all operative.
Who was that?
I advise you to get up from the floor, guy.
What? Was that me?
I'd prefer it if you spoke to me face to face.
Me? Who the fuck was that? Cause that sure as hell was not my Olivia!
Guy, I implore you to sit. When you agreed to attend this final interview, you also consented that the likenesses of those you had a personal relationship with could be used to gather sensitive information about you. You just encountered one of our mimicry specialist systems. Their bodies can reshape and remold themselves into an almost perfect representation of a real-life person.
Oh, you just manipulated me about my feelings to something!
Not just anything. A mimicry specialist system. They're very common on the black market, specifically amongst fandom-obsessive communities. But they are slowly being introduced into the law enforcement sector. Persuasion and relatability tactics are becoming very popular with optimal results. Tell me, guy, a question. Do you have any feedback from that encounter of how we can improve our technology?
Yeah, I do. You're an absolute freak. How can you do that? How can you take a dead woman's face and just put it on a body to use against me? Use my feelings that way. My humanity.
So negative. I didn't. You agreed to an alternative interrogation tactic because you refused to cooperate with me as I am. I am curious though. How would you feel knowing that my face is not the product of an artist's imagination, but I too bear a dead person's resemblance?
I think we're gonna vomit. Fuck.
Feelings of guilt often manifest as physical symptoms, nausea included.
Look, man. What you did was sick. Absolutely abhorrent, but now you have to believe me. You just saw for yourself that I had nothing to do with Olivia dying with that mirror bot, where the fuck that was.
Mimicry specialist system.
I don't care! She was my world, okay? My whole world. She didn't deserve this sick, dying city. Didn't deserve the shitty apartment we shared. Didn't deserve a low-life waster like me leeching off of her goodness. She was something else entirely. And if I don't deserve justice, then fine. But she does. And I know it's not looking good for me with everything I've said in the previous sessions, but that's the truth, okay? The whole truth. I would never hurt her. Never.
Oh, I believe your answer to that.
You do?
I do. Your character is genuine, you have a reliable alibi, your facts all add up despite previous poor defenses made for yourself. It's a clean case overall.
What? Then why have you been on my ass this entire time? Why am I still in here? Why were you so dead set on me being guilty?
It was known from the beginning. There was very little chance you were actually involved with and or associated with Olivia Reese's death. But I was tasked to do my job to the best of my ability, follow all the protocols and procedures set out for me.
Speak plainly.
I'm not here to make judgment calls or accusations, Guy, because there was never any need for me to do so. My sole purpose is, and always will be, to uncover the facts so that I may manipulate them into a new, fabricated truth that better suits the city's needs.
And what does that mean exactly? What does that mean for me?
I'm to use the facts that you provided me to fabricate a better story.
As in,
Framing, yes, to put it bluntly.
Why?
It is actually quite simple. You see, with Olivia Reese's death, you were the only single possible suspect. There's no CCTV footage of anyone in the area who could have possibly been involved with it. And that is a terribly unfortunate position for you to be in. And the state does offer its condolences as you mourn her loss. In an ideal world, we would stop at nothing to bring her true murderer to justice. to give you closure as her partner. We would expend every resource to give you a name responsible for taking her away. But quite frankly, in a city as overpopulated, as filthy, as wretched, as disgusting as the one you live in, anyone could have done it. Anyone. It would have been so easy to get away with it. With the sort of dark and shady alley she could have found herself in her emotional stupor. I am telling you, plain and simple, what the people in this police station, this city, this state don't want to admit. They don't care who ends up taking the fall, as long as the case is closed and no more questions are asked. When no more questions are asked, there are fewer problems that the city must tend to. The public is kept unresisting, compliant, soft. A passive society is more beneficial than an aggressive one. Yes, you see how I see now? There will always be people capable of doing what was done to your Olivia. One person punished will do little when there are scores more just waiting for the opportunity to reveal themselves. Is it not better if you are locked away in some dark cell away from the rest of the thugs you live amongst? Is it not better if you are punished and written away in this story than to live on in the cold, entitled, brutal society you have built as an advanced, intelligent, yet failed race? This flower is much like this city. From a distance, our society can be considered a symbol of hope, of progress.
Eternal life, preserved youth, and opportunity.
But in reality, it's nothing more than pretty plastic, hiding what's going on beneath the surface. Hollow and empty and rotten at its core. Like you. Yes, like me. You see, you'll never truly be innocent, guy, because you'll always have the stain of guilt upon your soul. That's punishment enough, and it's what this city demands. It's for the best.
I was never going to get off the hook, was I? It was always just going to end this way, wasn't it?
No, you were never going to be free. Whether you killed Olivia or not, it's all the same to me, and the people will never know the truth, because there's no need for them to be made aware of it. You do understand that, don't you? Your story neither benefits nor hinders a society that everyone is already struggling through. Society decided your fate, and I am merely the executioner.
I thought things could have been different. I thought there could have been a chance.
Look, guy, I truly believe this is your best possible outcome. Had your defense been any poorer, we would have found you dead in that alleyway too. Truthfully, it would have been an easier route, one with fewer resources expended. You were so very insistent on justice. And now we have your story. We can pluck true facts from. I can rewrite and redraft so that there are no more loose ends, no more possible suspects to search for. It's a better alternative, for you anyway. This way, nobody gets hurt.
Via got hurt. I'm hurt.
And that is an unfortunate result of this encounter, yes.
I want that water now.
I will see what I can do.
I've always liked dogs. I had one when I was a little girl, like cute, cream, fluffy thing, shiny black eyes. I told him how to sit, stay, roll over, all that good stuff. Little things like that made me feel like I was in control. Like I had a say in life, in
mine, his. Like I had some sort of autonomy and power over this little living, breathing creature. Useless animal. What could that little guy do me now? He was scared of his own shadow. Hardly a good example of scary dog privilege. Should have grabbed a jacket. Why didn't I grab that jacket? Any jacket, his good jacket, my fucking jacket! Any infernal bloody jacket! Can I tell you a story about the girl in her garden? She's always been terrified of letting something insignificant go. Some might call it being sentimental. Others might call it hoarding. I personally would call her a gardener of weeds. She can't bring herself to destroy something living, something simply existing, even something as imperfect as weeds. She doesn't grow them, doesn't harvest them, doesn't eat them, doesn't use them. Over time, their thorns may twist and curl around and tear up her ankles. Their roots suffocating her sweet strawberry plants, swallowing the grass and the daisies and the buttercups whole until her lovely flower bed is suddenly cracked and crowded. The weeds grow and grow until they block out the sunshine and cause dark, hungry overcast over her garden until she is left starved, empty of life in her little green haven. Her private land has been gnawed at, chewed up, overrun, infested with unforgiving darkness. And it's quiet. It's cold. It's torture. She learns to tiptoe through the nettles, the brambles still catch on and pull out her hair. Their sting leaves a hot heat on her skin, and still she can't bring herself to leave the weeds behind. To relieve herself of the pain that they bring, because weeds are a natural part of life, right? She may have use for them yet, right? But the weeds are a part of her story, no matter how insignificant they seem.